Hey everybody, welcome to a very cold and snowy December so far. It's there's like a dusting out on the roads right now. I think it said we're supposed to get like a half an inch, which isn't much for upstate New York. But anyway, today I happen to have to go to Owego, New York, so I'm going to show you guys the progress on the rebuilding of Interstate 86, Route 17. And we'll also check out the progress on the Aldis project where the former Treadway Inn used to be. So yeah, come along, let's go. Thanks to the YouTube and Patreon members, and let's go check it out. For the first part of today's video, we're gonna take you down 17, like I mentioned earlier, and look at the progress on the rebuild. This project is $47 million, and I think it's like 6 or 7 miles of interstate that they're rebuilding. They finished the westbound side over the summer here of 2024, and next summer of 2025 they're going to do the eastbound side, so it'll be back, when the summer comes around, it'll be back down to one lane in each direction traveling on the westbound side. Alright, we are approaching the new pavement. There we go. So one thing you're going to notice about this improvement project is the banking in certain parts of the highway. It looks like it's been turned up a lot. Like they raised a couple areas up a couple feet to get it up out of the river plain more, because this highway did flood during 2011 Hurricane Lee flooding. And so when they went to rebuild it, you will notice parts of the highway are a lot higher now, and that's a good thing. That'll keep the water off the highway when there's another flooding event. And also, I don't believe this is the final layer of pavement. I think when they're done rebuilding the eastbound side, they do still have one more layer of pavement to put down. I could be wrong about that, but this seems like it's not the final coat. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's really smooth and a lot less pitted and bumpy than before the project started. And if you, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on camera, but the eastbound side is still the original roadway. So yeah, that'll end up getting done next summer. And yeah, here's the first part that they raised up. And it just, to me, it looks a lot more banked. Like the highway is turned into the curve more. I don't know. New guardrails. There's temporary dividers over there for where the emergency pull-off will be when they switch the eastbound side over to this other left lane over here next year. And they also rebuilt a bunch of the bridges, like this one right before the Appalachian exit. Much smoother than it used to be. Way to check out the progress at the Aldis, but I just wanted to show you guys something real quick that I thought was kind of cool. I did not know this, but apparently they have these electric car charging stations here at the Hampton Inn, and I don't know that I've ever seen this brand before. It's not like a Tesla charging station or anything, but I'm not even sure what brand this is. But yeah, pretty cool. It's like big too. They're like a lot bigger than like a Tesla charging station, and they've got some electrical equipment back here, and I assume they're up on these pedestals because it floods. The river is right there. We're walking through what used to be an M&T bank, I assume, and this looks like it's been empty for a while. Maybe I don't pay attention enough, but I thought this was open recently. Wendy's and Arby's across the street. But yeah, look at this place. It's still in really good shape in there. This must have been a pretty recent closure here on the north side of Owego, or the west side of Owego, I should say. And here we are coming to what's left of the Treadway Inn. Not a whole lot really looks like it's changed since the last time we were here. But yeah, the hotel portion of the Treadway is being saved and converted into a new hotel, and apparently also being used to store junk cars, or cars that were in an accident or something like that. Boy, that Tahoe really got, or Cadillac, that Cadillac really got beat. So yeah, we're traversing the former Treadway site. You can see the lighthouse there behind the building. And this is going to be another hotel at some point. Now, the portion of the property that used to be home to the conference center is where the new Aldis is going to be. And they have made a lot of progress since the last time I showed the site to you guys. It's looks like it's almost done. Another couple months, I'd say this will probably be ready. And yeah, we'll just kind of walk around the site here. They got the pavement in. Curb cuts are in, or curbs. Hopefully they put some trees or flowers or something up there. They've got a lot of electrical work going on. I see some cables hanging out of the ceiling. Windows and front door are all in. And yeah, it's looking real nice. Street lights are up. That's a really tall pole for that light. But again, this area floods, so I would assume it's flood abatement related. Big storm drain over here. I see a lot of lights going on in the property there. Jig lift. And yeah, there's your Owego Aldis update here in December of 2024. Best Western's still open over here. Looks like a pretty nice Best Western too. And they've got the loading dock back there for the deliveries. And a decent sized parking lot as well. So what used to be the Treadway Inn is now going to be an Aldis. And I appreciate Aldis. They have a lot of really good brands that you don't really see in other stores. And the prices are cheap. Got some construction debris down this direction here. And there you go, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe down below. And I hope you enjoyed exploring the progress on the Aldis Owego project.